going to do some stirrup work now. Place the feet in each stirrup and go down to 45 degrees. At the moment, keep them hip width apart and just raise the legs up and lower them back down a few times, making sure as you do that you can hold neutral in your spine. Don't go up so high that your tailbone lifts into posterior tilt or down so low that you arch into anterior tilt. So a few movements up and down just to gauge the movement of the carriage and the stability of your torso. Now start at 45 degrees with the legs together. As you exhale, you're going to draw in the tummy muscles, stabilize the pelvis, and just start your circles, separating as you go down, around, up, and you hit back at that 45-degree point once before separating and circling again. Exhale as you start the circle, and then inhale to come back together. The legs are parallel, so the knees are up to the ceiling all the way round, and you're just mobilizing the ball and socket joint of the hip. In order to do this, there mustn't be any movement anywhere else. So you're just mobilizing, following the shape of the hip joint. Then we reverse, separate as you go up into your circles, down, around, and hit once at 45 degrees before you separate again. Keep lengthening out through the legs and the toes. Keep the toes long but soft, and the legs long but soft. We're now going to an external rotation. So just externally rotate from the hip joints, keeping the legs together. Again, start at 45 degrees, strong in the core. As you exhale, take the legs down and out, making sure the tummy muscles hold strong so you don't arch the back. You can go a little bit wider with these ones, all the way around, up, and back to that 45-degree point. Before you separate again, around, hold that strength in the core, hold neutral, and back. And then you can reverse it and go up first, out, as wide as you can without losing your position, as low as you can without losing your position, strong core, and hit once. And then up, out, exhaling, and inhale to come back together. We now go into the frog, so again start at 45 degrees, bend the knees, flex the feet, and come to a frog position, making sure you're holding neutral, so if you come too high you'll posteriorly tilt, so don't let the knees come in too far. From there, exhale, push out into the heels, lengthening the legs, trying to keep the heels together, all the way squeezing them straight. Don't worry if the heels come apart at the end. And then come back in again, making sure you open, externally rotate from the hips, and don't let the knees come in too far. So you're working those external rotators, not just the hip flexors and quads. Keep the knees outwards. So push out, squeeze, and then open the knees as they come towards you. From there, you can do a little adductor stretch. Just développé out each leg and hold that stretch, feeling the adductors stretching. You can change your position slightly, going downwards or higher, so long as you don't lose neutral in your pelvis. Stretch as long as you need to, and then come back together. And then go into a hamstring stretch. So just one foot on the bar, place the stirrup over the heel, the stretching leg, and start in a comfortable position, so the leg on the bar is straight, and then gradually bend it to increase the hamstring stretch of the working leg. Don't do it too quickly, just ease into it so you don't shock the muscle into contracting, and then if you can, let go of that leg and go into more of a stretch.